Hello and welcome to this Informed Player Review with me, your boy FIFA Wonder HD. As you can see, we're going to be reviewing Inform Oscar and his 85 rated cam card. Now, he was brilliant and he played just like he does in real life. Fantastic with the ball, but not so great without it. Now, as you can see, he has some incredible key stats, the first of which being his dribbling. Now, 88 ball control, 87 dribbling, and 82 balance with 88 agility just make for a really agile player that's going to be able to dance in between players with the ball. The ball sticks to his foot like glue. He is brilliant with it, honestly, guys. No matter how many people are around him, he can be in the tightest spot. As you can see in some of the goals, like one I worked almost from the corner flag and I just kept going, and even when players were making challenges on him, he just sort of rode every single one. The ball stayed close to him and he was able to score so many goals like that, create so many chances and worm his way out of very, very tight situations just because of how good his ball control and his dribbling was. So a really, really good plus point on the card in that area. His passing is also insane. As you can see, he has got some very, very good short and long range passing. 88 short range passing and 85 long passing is incredible on a cam card. Assists galore with this guy, honestly, guys. The balls that he can play in, whether it's a chip through ball, a general pass, a cross, long range, anything, it just doesn't matter. It always finds its target with pinpoint accuracy. It just cuts defenders, even the best, tallest, quickest defenders, out of the game because the ball is so perfectly weighted and it just results in goal after goal after goal. So really, really good player in that respect and perfect if you're playing him at cam. Now, going on to his pace, I didn't have a problem with his pace. I think it's really, really good for cam. 85 acceleration is brilliant. It's just going to give you that fantastic burst of pace over a short distance, which is all you need, especially when you combine his dribbling with that pace. It just means that you're going to be able to dart past people, weave in and out, and create a good chance to shoot for yourself or to get a good pass away. Like I mentioned earlier, his passing is very, very good. Coming on to his shooting, that was okay. Trait-wise, he's got the tries to beat offside trap trait, so he does like to get in behind, which is always good. And he's got the long shot taker trait, as well as the technical dribbler trait, so he's good with the ball, he likes to get in behind, and he likes to take long shots, which is always really, really nice. His shooting, obviously, the long shots, shot power is pretty good for a cam, and his finishing isn't too bad either. He's not going to score every time, I'll be honest with you guys. There were quite a few occasions where he just sort of hit it at the goalkeeper or it hit off the post or the crossbar or something like that. But by and large, he will probably score around 7 to 8 out of every 10 chances he has, which I think, for a good sort of cam, is a fair average in all honesty. His shooting didn't feel like incredibly overpowered. It just felt on the money for what you'd expect. So by and large, I was pretty happy with that. He's got 4-star skills as well, 3-star weak foot, so he can score on his weaker foot and he's got good skill moves to create the chances. So some more really, really good areas on the card in those aspects. His work rates are incredibly interesting, in all honesty. Having a medium-high balance would be fantastic if it was the other way round. I did find on occasion him to be just dropped back. Even when he was playing high up the field in a cam position, he'd just sort of stick around the halfway line because of that high defensive work rate, which could be fantastic depending on what sort of style you have, what formation and what players are around Oscar. But for me, I wanted to take advantage of that incredible dribbling, his pace, his shooting and his passing. So I wanted him high up the pitch, getting him involved in the action and getting him scoring goals and creating chances for others. Now, when that high defensive work rate kicks in and he sticks back around the halfway line, it's just not really what you want, and it is quite frustrating at times. Luckily, it didn't happen too often, maybe once or twice in games, but overall, his sort of attacking mentality did take over most of the time, and with the tries to beat offside trap trait, he was looking to get in behind on the on the sort of very often occasion. So overall, very, very good and worth the price indeed. 120k on Xbox, 127k on PS4. I think that's a bargain as it is, to be quite honest, for a good Premier League cam like Oscar, who's a very, very popular player. You know, the team of the year is influencing the prices on the informs. So I'm not sure how it's going to go. It may well go down with lots more packs being opened. And I think if it does fall any lower than 120k, definitely go and pick him up if you're thinking about it, because he's well worth the coins as it is now. Now, I gave him 8 out of 10. You know, I think that's a fair score because he did have a few cons. You know, obviously his strength, his heading, his defending isn't fantastic. He'll put the odd challenge in and he can win the ball back, but by and large, you weren't really going to be looking for that. His work rates weren't fantastic. I would have preferred them the other way around. And he was quite injury prone. I think that maybe because of his work rates, he did a fair bit more running than maybe he would have needed to. The pros speak for themselves. His dribbling, his first touch is incredible. Fantastic acceleration and decent finishing, both long and short range. Passing was very, very good. Agility and his positioning most of the time was pretty on the ball, apart from his work rates influencing it. So overall, a really, really good player, a fantastic cam. Definitely recommend going out and playing him. I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. If you did, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and peace.